Welcome to this YouTube channel, Biafra latest updates. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from. If this is the first time that you're coming across this video or you're stopping by this channel, please enter and grab a seat. In this channel, we do all breaking news concerning Biafrans or any latest updates concerning Biafrans or our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. I want you to watch this video to the end and write on the comment section what you think about the video. Do well to write your opinion constructively, because in this channel every opinion do count. So my people, do watch the video to the end, and if you like the video, do share the video to your friends and family. Comment on the comment section, subscribe to this YouTube channel, turn on your post notification so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be among the first to be notified. I will see you in my next video. Let's watch the video together.
The lockdown every Monday in Biafra land is a call for us to send a very strong message to the world that yes, we, the Biafrans, the younger generation of Biafrans, we need our freedom. We need our freedom. So, I mean, August 9, which is on Monday, next Monday, we are starting the lockdown every Monday to send a strong message to the whole world that no, we are no longer playing with you guys. Do you know what? The older generation, now the older generation includes our fathers, our elders, our politicians, our senators, our governors. That's the older generation. Some of them, they don't want us to be free. They don't want the younger generation to be free. They don't want the younger generation to take center stage of the politics, of the governance, of anything. They don't want us to do, because if they want us to take over this situation, they will not be keeping quiet. They will not be supporting the Janjaweed government. Look at IBB the other day. Babangida, what's his name? What is it? Ibrahim Babangida. That man killed so many people. He killed so many people. Today is walking freely and nobody is doing anything about it. You know, Babangida, go on. Who was part of the people who killed innocent people, innocent youth, innocent Biafrans, who planned all the planning that they planned? Even in 1967, during the Biafra War, all those men, they are still working freely, enjoying the dividend of the money, the resources from Biafra land. Today, they are still working freely. Are you telling me all those guys are not still being paid from the money, the resources from Biafra land? They are not still getting money from the oil money from Biafra land, from the resources from Biafra land? No, they are still being paid. They are still getting paid. That is why all of them is not going to talk. That is why Good Lord Jonathan cannot talk. Today or yesterday, I got a rumor that Good Lord Jonathan has defected to APC. Do you now understand what I'm talking about? A Good Lord Jonathan, who is a PDP before, has defected to APC. Maybe the news is not out yet, but that is the rumor that I've gotten already, that Good Lord Jonathan has defected to APC. So you can see that those people in that level, that older generation, do not want freedom for the younger generation. Those people who have already gotten wealth from the situation, from the corrupt system, they don't want to give up the wealth. They don't want to give up what they have gotten through the corruption or the malpractice that is going on. Okay, that is why we must continue to send our message to the whole world through this lockdown every Monday in Biafra land. Starting this Monday, 9th of August, the lockdown is a message, is a sign to tell the whole world that yes, the Biafran people, we are not part of the system. We are not part of the corrupt system that is going on in Nigeria. We are not enjoying anything that come out of Nigeria, despite the fact that this wealth is from our land, from Biafra land. We are also sending a very strong message that our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, that was kidnapped through the devices of the DSS, not DOS, the DSS of the Nigerian terrorist government, that our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, represent the voice of the people of Biafra. That is the message, that we are behind our leader Nnamdi Kanu. That is also a sign of this lockdown, what we are going to be doing. So we should not take it lightly. Anybody that is giving order contrarily to the order that is given by DOS is out of place. Our leader Nnamdi Kanu said that in his absence, DOS have the power to give orders, to give command, and that is what we are doing. That is what we are doing. I want to read something before I continue. Okay, I saw this write-up from Anthony Ali on Facebook. I so much like it, and that's why I want to read it, man. If anybody writes anything that I like, that pass the message, I'm going to share it. It's very, very important. He said, if I'm not fighting a genuine fight, why was I kidnapped by Nigerian government? This is what our brother is writing. He said his writing is like talking, talking as if our leader Nnamdi Kanu is the one talking. He said, if I'm not fighting a genuine fight, why was I kidnapped by Nigerian government? Because so many people have been accusing our leader Nnamdi Kanu. So many people have been saying, people like Asari Dokubo, people like Uche Mefo, because I want to even read it. He said, okay, let me just read this thing because they did not allow me to keep quiet. Our people, we know the truth. It's only few people that don't know the truth, but we know the truth, yeah? He said, if I'm not fighting a genuine fight, why was I kidnapped by Nigerian government? Why Wasurike has not been arrested? Today, Wasurike owns hotels, houses everywhere around Abuja, or every places. From this same struggle, when he started Masop, he started Masop, and up to today, if he's fighting a genuine fight, for our freedom, he will not be moving about. That is why our brother is saying, why is Wasurike has not been arrested, not even kidnapped? You see, arrested. He said, why Uche Mefo has not been kidnapped? Why? Because, he said, why Asari Dokubo is walking freely? Why are they walking freely if they are fighting for our freedom? That is where I'm going today, because this conversation is getting interesting. And so many things is coming to my head now as I'm reading this thing. You see, Rav Wasurige today is walking freely in Biafra land, or even in Nigeria. He goes and be holding parties with our enemies. He's going about even in the north, everywhere with the caliphate, with the terrorist government, everywhere holding parties, holding feasts with Asari Dokubo, moving about, sitting in the same table with our enemies, from the same people who are the one terrorizing our communities, sending the army, sending the soldiers, the uniformed men to be killing our youth in Biafra land. He is going about smiling with them, taking pictures, eating, collecting envelopes and everything. The picture is there. We saw the picture last time when Rav Wasurige was with Asari Dokubo. They had a meeting somehow, somewhere in the north with the caliphate, with the guys, enjoying with our enemies, the people that are killing us, the people that say we cannot have rest, the people that have taken away our resources, these same people that he's saying is fighting for Biafra. So that is why this person is writing. He said, if I'm not fighting a genuine fight, why is it that I was kidnapped by the Nigerian government, yet Rav Wasurike, Uche Mefo, Asari Dokubo, and all of the likes are still walking about freely, if they are doing a genuine thing? It's not possible for you to be in the same camp with your enemy. It's not possible for you to be in the same camp with people that is terrorizing your people. You are eating, washing hands, and exchanging envelope, white envelope with them, brown envelope or whatever with them, and there's nothing that's happening to you if you are doing a genuine fight. That is why our brother, this statement is very, very important, and that is why I'm analyzing it. Anthony Ezeali, thank you very much for this post on Facebook. I so much appreciate it. He said, they are desperate to kill me because I voice out the truth. That is the truth. I made a video on the 30th of July about, shouting and saying and giving a signal of the plans of the Janjaweed people, why they refuse to bring our leader Nnamdi Kanu to the court on that very day, why DSS refuse to bring our leader up. And that statement, that video I made today is still valid. Despite the fact that our legal counsel, Barrister Efeanyi Ejiofor, said that he has seen our leader Nnamdi Kanu and everything. But I want to tell you that there is nobody that is in the prison enjoying. Do you know the kind of maltreatment? Do you know the kind of beating? Do you know the kind of things that they are forcing our leader to say? I can remember those days when Sèréioùs was in the prison. And when Sèréioùs came out, he told us how they force him, how they try to convince him, how they bring different people, different elders, different politicians, different leaders to come to the prison, to come and bribe him, to come and convince him, to come and give him money, to come out to make him to abandon the struggle. So you cannot tell me that our leader Nnamdi Kanu is well in the prison. Anybody that said that, he said is not correct. And my statement, my video I made on the 30th of July is still valid up to today, because the life of our leader Nnamdi Kanu is danger. We cannot feel comfortable and sit down in our room getting report from the legal counsel that our leader. Are you expecting the legal counsel to come and tell you that our leader is sick? Or are you expecting the legal counsel to come and tell you that our leader, is in the lower spirit, is not in the high spirit? Is that what you are expecting? Then you no get sense. You no get sense. The life of our leader is still very in a big danger in prison. That is the truth. That is the truth. You understand me? That is the truth. And we cannot sit down and close our mouth without doing something drastically about it. And that is why this lockdown every Monday is very, very necessary. If you're in Biafra land, there is no buying and selling that you have not sold before, or that you have not, business that you have not done before. Today, you are not even rich. You are still poor. You are still complaining. You are still killing your people. So, closing your shop on Monday is not going to be anything that is going to stop you. It's not going to stop you from making billions or making money. Just on Monday is a sign to the whole world that we are fully behind our leader, that our leader represents the voice of over 75 million Biafrans all over the world. And we are speaking very loud and clear that we need our freedom and they should give us our freedom. That is what we are interested in. Every other person, every other thing that anybody is doing is contrary to the will of our people. What we want is Biafra. What we want is our freedom. You understand? So, the reason why I brought this topic here is because people don't still understand. You don't expect our legal counsel or to come and tell you, that our leader is in the low spirit. You don't understand. There is nobody that is in the prison that is well. There is nobody that is in the prison that is well. So we cannot be sleeping. We have not arrived. We need to take drastic steps because our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, supposed not to be kidnapped, supposed not to be in the prison. It is those thieves, all of them that are supposed to be in the prison, not our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. So, this write-up by this brother is a very, very clear and very, 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 very correct. I'm going to read it from the top again so that you understand. He said, if I'm not fighting a genuine fight, why was I kidnapped by Nigerian government? Why Ralph Wasirige has not been arrested? Why Uche Mefo has not been kidnapped? Why Asari Dokubo is walking freely? They are desperate to kill me because I voice out the truth. My parents are dead for our sake. Many has died for our sake, and that is very true. I'm ready to die too for our sake. Please, if I die, don't relent. Don't allow our sacrifice to be in vain, or you will be slave forever. God forbid. Our generation cannot be slave again. Our generation, the younger generation of Biafrans, can never be slave to these Janjaweed people. That is why we have exposed the hidden agenda of the Janjaweed government, of the terrorist government of Nigeria, the Fulanization. We have exposed it, and we, the younger generation of Biafrans, we cannot continue to suffer just like our parents suffered. Our parents suffered for so many years, and they gave them hope. They brought religion to them and tell them, one day it will be better. It will be well. You see, one day it will be better. Up to today, most of our youth, most of our parents, they are old, they are grown up. Some of them are dead. Some of them can no longer do anything. They are in their 60s, they are in their 70s, and they are still telling us the same stories that their own parents told them when they were young. So the younger generation of Biafrans will not allow what our parents passed through to happen. No, that is why we are speaking every day. We are coming out to share our own, to add our own voice, because we want freedom for our people, freedom for Biafra, and freedom for Nnamdi Kanu and everybody that is under the DSS detention. Over 2,000 youth people are under the DSS detention today. And why will somebody say that Nigeria will ever work when the blood of innocent Nigerians have been shed, when the life of innocent Biafrans, did I say Nigerian? Biafrans has been destroyed by this terrorist government. How many people have been killed? How many people were killed in Obibo? How many people were killed in Abia, Anambra, Enugu, Imo State? In Biafra land, how many people were killed even during the NSAS protests? How many these government of Nigeria has killed so many people than to protect. Their job, the job of every government of the world is to try to save life. But what we have seen in the Nigerian setting has been to kill. Even from the statement that they release, you will see that they don't even have any plans for you. As long as you are not part of the gang, as long as you are not part of the, what do they call it? The group. What do they call these cabals? As long as you are not part of the cabals, they will do everything to bring you down. That has always been their job. That has always been their job. They have never failed in fulfilling that job of killing anybody that speak up, anybody that want to expose the evil agenda of this terrorist government. They will come after you. They will do everything to come after you. Just like what they are doing to our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Just like what they are doing to every other person. Today, Sunday Igboho has run away because they will always create fear, do everything so that you will either run away, they kill you, or they will kidnap you and put you in a prison. That is the three tactics that they have always used, and it has not failed because they have always been using it, and people have been afraid for so many years. They are surprised that our leader Nnamdi Kanu has not been afraid, even with all the threat, with the killing, with the invading of our leader Nnamdi Kanu's compound, and even the death of our leader Nnamdi Kanu's parents. Our leader Nnamdi Kanu is still focused and resolute. That is why they are not comfortable. They want to do everything possible to make sure that they kill our leader Nnamdi Kanu, but it will not work. It will not work because we know the secret plans of the Janjaweed terrorist government working with every foreign country, every foreign leader trying to make sure that they silence us because they are benefiting from the wealth from Biafra land, and so they don't want to give up. So our people, the lockdown on Monday is something that we must take it very, very serious. The lockdown on Monday everywhere in Biafra land is something that is very, I don't know what is happening in Akwa Ibom. I have tried to send a very strong message to the people in Akwa Ibom that they should understand that there is no Biafra without Akwa Ibom. In fact, we are not even Akwa Ibom. It's Calabar with the Akwa people. We are the originator of everything.